SBS. I was seconds, bro. Seconds. I clicked it, just didn't register fast enough.
Not quick scope with this thing.
Bro, this flash.
Oh, that was nasty. No, I actually got him. Oh my god. All right, everybody, welcome back to a new YouTube video, a new style of video. So obviously, Cold War is just around the horizon.
No, I got
And
stunned.
before it came out, I wanted to do one last video on essentially my thoughts that I have going forward with this game. So, for new people that are just tuning into this video, essentially, I come from Call of Duty. I've played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 3, and I grew up playing Call of Duty with friends, and overall, I'm a COD guy. But recently, with these past couple of iterations, it just hasn't it hasn't been the same. And so part of the thoughts that I had going into Cold War was it's gonna be a bust. It's not really looking good. It doesn't get me excited.
Oh, damn it.
Am I really gonna play this game? And so, when the beta came out, I was holding my thoughts back to really allow myself to experience the beta and see what it was that I enjoyed about this game, what it was that I didn't, and what my friends thought about it.
He's gonna come out right
Because
here,
I think one of the things that really gets me behind COD is how easy it is to hop on with friends, run a couple of matches, and even if they've never played Call of Duty before, or if they've only played Call of Duty, it's easy to play COD with friends. It's fun to play with friends, especially in those matches where you get the try-hard team that's trying to take you out and, you know, win dominantly. Like, everybody gets into that competition, and I think overall Call of Duty just does a good job of really pushing forward that casual teamwork, team-oriented experience. Of course, there's the competitive side of things, which they still haven't really explained or talked about whether they're gonna have something competitive wise, like a league play, which is what a lot of people have been asking for. And at this point, all we can really do is hold out and hope that at some point or another they do integrate that into this Call of Duty. But to again focus on my thoughts about what I thought, I actually really enjoyed this beta. And part of it for me was partly because of the mouse and keyboard experience. Being a Call of Duty guy, I come from console. I've played Xbox probably since I started gaming. And so I've always been used to the controller. Call of Duty for me has always been played on a controller. So this mouse and keyboard experience was very new to me. I've played Warzone before on mouse and keyboard, but I have yet to play multiplayer up until this beta. And let me tell you, I enjoyed the mouse and keyboard experience. I think this game on PC is going to be good. And the fact that crossplay is still continuing, which I think is the right direction for Call of Duty. The fact that DLC is going to be free, right? That's huge. Because I remember in previous CODs, there would be instances where I would purchase the DLC, but I had nobody to play with because my friends wouldn't get the DLC. And there's no worse feeling than having extra content that you can't play because your friends don't have it, and because they don't have it, you can't play. I don't remember, there was one Call of Duty that let you play with friends if at least 2 or 3 people had the extra DLC in your group. I forgot what it was. But I know they've done something similar to that before, but free DLC just gets rid of that completely, so that's something to get excited about. Now we're talking gameplay. Cold War, I mean, feels good. The gameplay is definitely there. The guns are definitely there. Some personal favorites of mine were definitely that MP5 with submachine gun. Oh man, this game just feels like you're always running. And that's how COD, I think, should feel to an extent. It's fast-paced, but not too fast where, like you see here, I can still snipe in an objective mode, but
No, mid.
I am likely to get pushed, right?
Such
So
bad angle.
to me, that
Wrong
caters
one
to
for
my
one.
playstyle. I like the fast-paced playstyle. So I think this COD's doing a great job there. Sniping, I know, was something that a lot of people talked about when it came to this beta.
A hit
And so
marker
that's why I
again,
wanted
dude.
to commentate over this gameplay, because in the back you can see me trying to go off with the sniper.
armor in
I
this
slowly got better as time went on. But the snipers feel great. They do feel a slightly bit overpowered. I will agree with people there. But I think snipers have always felt like that in Call of Duty. And truthfully, I know people aren't going to like me saying this, but overpowered snipers kind of appeal to
no
more
way.
people
There's no
than they
way.
don't. Right? People enjoy those sniper clips. People enjoy going for feeds. So I think giving people enough utility to where they can still counter those snipers, I think that's the direction that Call of Duty is ultimately going to need to go in.
How did that flashbang get me so loud?
So again, gameplay wise, this game felt great. The fast-paced action definitely does cater towards the machine guns to some extent.
Nah, sniper's the whole game. I don't give a fuck.
And overall, I think playstyle wise, I'm excited
all
to
three of us
see
and we all have snipers.
what Cold War has to offer based on what was available in the beta. Here we're playing Control, which I am very excited and very glad that they decided to bring that back. Control is one of my favorite modes in Black Ops 4. I think it's just a good middle ground for, it's still casual enough if it needs to be casual, but it's very competitive. And as somebody that watches the Pro League, I think this will be great to see back. So kudos to them for bringing back Control. It's in Miami though, and that's where we get to another point of mine. The maps. Personally, the beta, I think there was Satellite, which was the Dunes map. Miami, which is the map you see here, and then Morocco, which was the map that I was previously playing. Out of the three, I think Morocco was probably the better one, I want to say, because it was like a good balance of still long enough long sights to where you could snipe, hold with an assault rifle, but close enough where you could go with the submachine gun and get your fast-paced action. Miami just feels kind of all over the place. The middle of the map is very chaotic. The outside is like, what are y'all doing? And the speech area just kind of feels awkward to me because there's so many line of sights that you don't know if they're actually holding on the beach or holding from like the back building that you just saw there, over by the bathrooms. So it's a very interesting map layout. And then for Satellite, let me tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed Satellite. But I enjoyed Satellite because I was sniping everybody else. Satellite, something about being in the dunes and sniping with your friends and like dominating the team that keeps pushing you, super good. The problem is, I think a lot of people don't enjoy being on the receiving end. And obviously you want to, cater towards both playstyles. That isn't to say, though, that they didn't attempt it. Satellite has that close quarter side of the map. It's like half the map is divided to long sights on the dunes, which are like sniper infested, and then submachine gun play on the right side of the map. But I'll tell you right now, I never touched the right side of the map. I think there was like a team deathmatch where I might have ventured over there, but for the most part, I would settle down with the sniper and snipe people from the dunes, which I know is gonna piss some people off. But there's just something to getting headshots from the dunes and like that dune environment that made you feel like like that sniper feel. People are gonna know what I'm saying. But anyway, I think the maps definitely were the weakest point from the beta, if I do say so myself. So I'm interested to see how many maps they're going to have. At the time of this recording, I haven't heard of anything in terms of map number.
Yeah, it does.
But based on the last Call of Duties, I would hope that they actually take into account that we haven't had that many maps before. Modern Warfare, which is the last Call of Duty before this one, was a lot like the first time that they've had a lot of maps in a long time. Like most of these Call of Duties prior to were coming out with like 6 or 8 maps, and some of them being remakes of old maps, right? If you don't have a lot of in the map pool, it's gonna get stale, especially in the casual side of
I'm
things.
taking one of y'all with me.
So I definitely think I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with maps. I think they have potential though. The thing I do like about these maps is that they're vibrant, they feel alive, they don't feel dull, which Treyarch has done a great job of doing in their previous games. It's something that people always talk about, so I mean they killed it in that part like usual. And I think, you know, that just adds an extra detail to these maps, you know, makes them stand out. Yeah, like I said, this control gameplay right here, like, I really like the fact that they're bringing back control. And from the looks of it, there has been a leak, I think, on Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War, which means that they are continuing the season-like style that Modern Warfare started. So that should be interesting to see. But they're bringing back different modes. They're going to switch up modes that they put out every season, apparently. So that should give some like new feeling per season to this game. Because ultimately, here's my last point before I end this commentary. This game needs to be good. This game needs to be good because Call of Duty in the last year brought out Warzone. And Warzone has been super successful. Warzone has brought Call of Duty players that are continuing to play, Call of Duty players that haven't played Call of Duty in a while, and people that have never touched Call of Duty to play Warzone. Warzone was a success. There's been so much behind it. These tournaments that are still going on are very popular. People enjoy watching Warzone. The high kill gameplay is something that people chase after a lot. And with the new iterations that are coming with Cold War, Warzone's exciting. And there's going to be some new stuff. It might seem stale to some people, especially though, if they change the map, Warzone's going to be successful. But Warzone's success has the possibility of casting a shadow over the Call of Duty game. And that's going to be a problem. People got Modern Warfare at the beginning because of Warzone. But it's the opposite with Cold War. Cold War isn't introducing their own Warzone. They're adding to Warzone. But what they're adding is free. So my question, I guess, out there is that going to allow for some people to skip on Cold War? But besides that, I think, like I said, this game needs to be good because Call of Duty has been in a awkward area where it hasn't really been that good. Part of it has been that it doesn't really appeal that much to the casual side of things, even though that's clearly what they're focusing on. I know as somebody that keeps up with the pro scene, a lot of pro players were complaining that Infinity Ward was appealing to the casual fan base more than it was to the pro base. And that definitely has the possibility of being a problem. But Treyarch knows their competitive scene. A lot of pro players have faith in Treyarch when it comes to Call of Duty. And because of that, I don't think competitive is going to be in a bad place. So those are kind of like my general thoughts. I think at the end of the day, I am more excited to play Cold War than I was prior to the beta. So I'm definitely giving it a chance. And if you didn't get a chance to play the beta, I guess the takeaways for me would be that the gun gameplay is definitely there. The attachments, the ability to customize your guns. If you played Modern Warfare, you're going to enjoy that aspect. I can't say much on maps because, again, a lot of them weren't my favorites. But I'm holding out that Treyarch is going to come through with maps. They already announced that they're remaking Nuketown again. So if you like Nuketown, I mean, that's going to be back. You know, that's going to be something for players to play again. And I'm sure they're gonna remake other maps. So one can hold out that they're gonna remake your favorite map from a prior Call of Duty. And then even the minor details. Treyarch has an idea of what they're doing. I think they announced that like the menu music, super small detail. The menu music is going to be customizable.
Oh my god, what a
In terms of you can select music from previous Call of Duties to play during your time in the main menu. Again, very small detail, but a lot of people were fanboying over it. So like, dude, we're gonna play the Black Ops 2 menu lobby music, and it's gonna bring us back to the good old days. Those small details show that Treyarch want this game to succeed. Again, though, if you're holding out on whether this Call of Duty is going to be good, I get you. I'm in the same boat. I will probably get this Call of Duty. I'm not getting it upon release, I don't think, because I'm going to be out during that time, off on a vacation for the Christmas time. But once the new year hits, you're going to expect me to be grinding that out. But thank you all for tuning into this commentary. I'll see you for the next video. Drop a like if you enjoyed what I had to say. And stay tuned for future gameplay coming your way.
You're trash.